Good afternoon, everyone. It's 9:18. I guess that should be a good morning, really. It is currently 24 degrees at the airport in Crawfordsville, and I need to reload the website as things have not changed like it was supposed to. There we go. Alright, so let's get underway. We have a lot to talk about this forecast right now. Again, 24 degrees at the airport with mostly cloudy skies at this time. 1 p.m. we're expecting it to go up to 31 degrees. 34 by 4, and then 7 p.m. we'll start to see some snow flurries moving. I really don't expect snow showers. I think that Zoom radar there is being a little bit quick to jump on there. 25 degrees at Tuttle Middle School right now with the winds blowing to the north at 6 miles per hour, and that really is creating some brisk conditions outside right now. I do want to mention we do have a winter storm warning now in effect. The National Weather Service has upgraded our winter storm watches from yesterday to winter storm warnings like we said would happen today from 1 a.m. Sunday through 1 a.m. Monday. Now, I do want to advise you that all of our viewing area, including the counties that are not shading in pink there, that are shaded in other colors, are under a winter storm warning. Just because for some reason my model does not want to show only winter storm warnings, it wants to show everything right now. We've got a little issue with that. But I do just want to tell you that's what is going on. And off to the north, we do have a wind chill warning in effect right now for some of those northern counties that are shaded in the gray. And then off to the east, you can see, not in our viewing area, but wind chill advisories are in effect and wind chill watches. We do expect those wind chill warnings and watches to really come down to the central portion of the state sometime later on today by 10 a.m. The National Weather Service should have something out of the office about that, and we really expect those advisories and wind chill warnings to come down because we are just going to be bearing with unbearable temperatures on Monday morning, and we will talk about those later. Take a look at live precision 23 radar at the city view level. Completely clear skies from Indianapolis back to Lafayette. Regional or state view, sorry, will show the same thing, same picture there in state view, and even in regional view, we're still showing the same thing because again, off to the west over here is where that clipper is going to be coming in later on tonight, and it's going to merge with some moisture that will be coming in, feeding through the Gulf of Mexico, right up there, and that's going to create a 1-2 punch really for central Indiana, and really just kind of really just kickstart this snow event, really. Highs for today, 32 degrees for Crawfordsville, 33 Indianapolis, 33 Spencer, 32 Terre Haute, and 31 in Lafayette. Let's talk about your snow totals. Now we've got an actual, this is, yesterday we were still on first look, and now today this is the first official snowcast, and I think this will be the one we stick with all the way through. Like normal, we are 100% accurate right now. Now we're hoping to keep that record on this system, but you know, you never know, and we will definitely update that after the system comes through. We measure out some areas around here. We are expecting down to our south 3 to 5 inches for the very, very southern portions of the state. Now, 4 to 6 inches once you get up just north of those southern portions, they're highlighted in the dark blue. The purple here is 6 to 9 inches, and that's really what most of our viewing area in the state will see. And I guess that's not really right because the majority of our viewing area is really in the red, and that's 9 to 12 inches, and maybe even isolated higher amounts. And that 9 to 12 inch band stretches from Lebanon up to Frankfort, Lafayette, Crawfordsville, Covington, back to the northwest side of Indianapolis, Terre Haute. Everybody really in our viewing area, except for the far northern counties, are in this 9 to 12 inch plus band. And when I say 9 to 12 plus, I'm saying it could be, for the most of our area, it should be 9 to 12 inches. We should stay right in there. But there will be locally higher amounts, and we are definitely expecting that. And as the new models came in last night, we were 10 to 15 inches in this area here. The new models came in today, and I think they're running high right now because they're still wanting to put that number out, but I really think they are running high at this time. And my instinct just says to go with this. So we're just going to go with this, and we're going to see where that takes us. We'll keep an eye on that, though, because if we do need to tweak it, we will tweak it for you, and we'll change any of those numbers. I know everybody else across really most everybody that I've talked to is really saying that's what everyone is saying is really anywhere between really 8 and 12 inches, 8 to 13 inches, something like that. And so I really think, but I just don't see all of the state getting that. I really think that the system's going to drop that 12-inch mark right over us in the northwest side of Indianapolis. So we'll see where that takes us. Now, let's take a look at lows. Sunday morning, you'll wake up to 25 degrees in Crawfordsville, 27 in Indianapolis, 26 in Spencer, And then highs on Sunday will reach 29 Crawfordsville, 28 Covington and Lafayette. Now let's talk about your next picture here. This is the next big thing. Monday morning lows. When you wake up, it'll be negative 23 in Crawfordsville, negative 21 Indianapolis, negative 23 Terre Haute, negative 25 Rensselaer, negative 24 Lafayette. Now, this is not factoring wind chills. Now, our next little map here is going to show you what the wind chill values for the forecast are that morning, and most of you are going to be shocked because the wind chill forecast on Monday morning, negative 53 Crawfordsville, negative 60 Rensselaer, but at negative 54 Lafayette, negative 55 Covington. Get off to the south a little bit, it's going to drop drastically because those winds are not going to be as strong to the southwest of us, or to the southeast of us. Negative 34 Terre Haute, negative 33 Spencer, negative 38 Indianapolis. And don't get me wrong, when I say that they're not going to be as sharp, they aren't going to be as cold as here, but it's still brutally brisk out there. And we do expect, really, I'm not expecting any school delays. I'm expecting most, if not all, of the area schools will be closed on Monday, and most likely Tuesday as well, as temperatures are just going to be unbearable both days for kids to be out at their bus stop. It's just going to be brutally cold. If you have to go anywhere Monday or Tuesday, make sure you are not exposing your bare skin to any of the elements, because that could cause very quick frostbite. It's really, at this time, it's horrible. Saturday, 32 degrees, Sunday 29. For some reason, our 7-day forecast is being a little funky there. It doesn't want to show Monday for us, but I will go ahead and tell you what it was. Low, obviously, negative 25 for Crawfordsville. Negative 11 is our high, or negative 13, I'm sorry. Negative 11 was the old one. Negative 13 is our high for Monday. Negative 4 for your high on Tuesday. Negative 19 when you wake up at the bus stop. We just really expect those school closings, because those wind chill values, again, on Tuesday are going to be in the negative 30s to negative 40s, and that's just unbearable. We are watching another snow chance rolling back in the area for Thursday. Not quite ready to pinpoint where those snow totals are going to be yet, but we definitely will get those snow totals out to you as soon as they become available, and as soon as we can really get those bands pointed out and pointed. I know this time it was the system we're getting now is a mess, and it's very difficult for us to be able to forecast it, because it wants to ride the jet stream, and it wants to do this and it wants to do that, and some of these models want to show it doing something else, so it's really difficult for us to forecast it in a meteorological standpoint. So this last one took a while to get those snow totals out, really, and we're still tweaking them as we speak, and normally that's not the case. By Thursday, I would say by late Monday, early Tuesday, we should have your first look at your snowcast on Thursday. Right now, that model, or that system, could actually bypass the area at this point, but a favorable track would be that it doesn't, so we'll see what happens there. And we're just going to keep piling the snow on here for this winter, because we really need more of it. All right, thank you for tuning into News Center 23 this morning at 9:30 this morning here. I'm Tristan. I hope you have a great day, and tune back into News Center 23 throughout the day today, and trust me, tomorrow, definitely tune into News Center 23. We will be on making new updates for you all day tomorrow here on the website at News Center 23, because we just want you to be prepared for this winter storm. And again, if you don't have to go anywhere tomorrow, don't make any plans to, because it's going to be blizzard-like conditions. So really, I just can't stress that enough for people to stay indoors, and then especially Monday and Tuesday, just stay indoors for these brutal temperatures. I really think there'll be a lot of places closed, not only schools, but I really think a lot of businesses are going to close at this, because it's just too cold outside.